Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new then welcome. Hello. I have an exciting new pen day unboxing to share with you, and this pen is the latest new addition to TWSBI's Eco range. They like to give us a new pen in the Eco range, I feel like every 6 months or so, just in their different colours. I think before this one it was the matcha, which was the next one in the breakfast series, along with the cafe creme, the cafe bronze, the cream rose gold, and then we had the espresso, I think, bronze as well, and I have all three of those. But the matcha, it wasn't like bronze or rose gold, it was just their standard, but it also was a bit bright for me. If it was a more pastel green, then maybe I would have considered it. But I've got two pastel TWSBI Ecos, the pastel pink that came out limited edition a number of years ago, and the sky blue Eco Tea. And as much as I do really like them, they are not my most used ones. I do really like the bronze or rose gold ones. I'm yet to try like the onyx trim versions. I know they have like a blue, and the green one I think is called Irish green, but yeah, both of those I would be interested to try. I've thought about both of them before, but this one is something that they haven't done before, but they kind of have. So this is the Serpentine, or Serpentine, however you pronounce it, where they have like the swirled resin. They did that on the Amazonite, which when I first saw pictures of it, I was like, oh my god, I love that, I want that. But then I didn't end up getting it, and to be honest, I'm not that fussed about adding it to my collection. And that was a bit like an aqua minty green swirl with the regular silver trim. This one is darker green, more of a khaki green, olivey green, swirled, but it has the bronze trim. And I knew that I was likely going to put shimmer ink in this pen, so I went for a medium. My other bronze ones, like all of my TWSBIs, I have all of the nib sizes now apart from the stub, so I did think about getting the stub, but that thought quite quickly went out the window because I'm not really a stub person. I've also never tried a stub. The closest I've got is my music nib from Sailor, and I don't really know how it compares. I need to like watch a few videos or something. So let's see, I'm interested to see as well what, like with these pens that have swirls and things and resins, how each person's pen is a bit different, and I'm really interested to see how mine looks. So here we go. Is it more green? Is it more, I don't know. Ooh. We've got some nice swirls going on there. Take this out. I love a new TWSBI. I can actually see the colour better in on the screen on the camera than with my own eyes right now. But yeah, it's like a green, dark green marble effect, and it's on the cap on the end there as well. And there is my bronze medium nib. I mean, because you can completely disassemble TWSBIs, I've never done it, but you could easily swap the nib with some others, but then you might get a bit lost because I have noticed that TWSBI do not mark the nib size on the actual nib, so that would be a bit of a nightmare if it was me. But yeah, I like it. I like how it looks. The only thing for me personally is I would like a little bit more variation in the swirls. I mean, it's quite dark all over, and for me to for it to look a bit more like natural or organic to me, I would like more of this like white or cream kind of swirls in it as well. But that's just such a small thing for me. I mean, we've got a tiny dot of white there, and then this patch here, but that's about it. But I like it. It's just like the nicest hint of green, and yeah, I'm excited to get this filled up. So I'm just going to twist it all the way down. There we go. So I'm sure you guys have seen TWSBI Ecos before, so and you know, I've shown my previous ones on here, so I'm not going to do any comparisons or anything like that. But if you do have any questions regarding anything like that, then just leave them in the comments and I'll answer. But otherwise, I do have, I'm just going to my pen rest here so we can pop her down. Oh, it's always a bit too heavy, top heavy. There we go. I do have some ink ideas. So I've got my ink journal here, and the other day, I think I showed this, but the other day I did a little bit of just some ink mixing because I was bored. I thought, you know what, I'll do it. And then I managed to get, I'm not entirely sure because I don't have an ink sample of it. I've never tried it, but it's the infamous Pilot Iroshizuku Inaho that is discontinued. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, but is this like quite close? From what I have seen online, it looks close, but it's so difficult to tell when it's just like a swatch on a piece of paper in front of you in comparison to a screen, you know? So yeah, I would be interested to know. So what this mix is 1 part Disdainful Damson, which I have them here. So Disdainful Damson is a Cult Pens exclusive from Diamine, but it's pretty similar to like Marine from Diamine, and what's the other one I have? Can't remember, but it's more similar to that one. So annoying, but I'll find it and I'll put it on the screen. So Disdainful Damson. So I did 1 part of that, 5 parts of Honeyburst, which is here, and I think this is the Les Gibson series. So I did 5 parts of this. This is a very like more orangey warm yellow, and then 2 parts of Lavender, which is like a solid purple. So yeah, and that's what I got. And then this one is just an extra part of Honeyburst, and it's maybe just a touch more yellow tone, as you can see. So I was kind of tempted to make that up and put this in here, but I'm also really wanting to put shimmer in because I kind of go through phases with my shimmer inks, and I'm like become obsessed with them, and then I realised that all of my pens are like fine nibs or extra fines and I can't put it in anywhere. But yeah, I think I need to get like a shimmer additive so I can mix it up and then put it in here. But yeah, this is more green, this is like a little bit more brown, and then right on the bottom here, this mix is like brown with a very slight green undertone. This is more like, I don't know, like it's sepia or something, but it's close as well. So yeah, the WS, by the way, like where I've started to add WS, is wild strawberry, so that's like a bright red, but it's a bit more pink toned. So yeah, just in case you're interested. So I'm torn between inking with like a mix, these I've got the inks out, or something else. Like I was thinking maybe Ferris wheel pressed Curious Woods. I mean, I don't have all of my ink samples in here, but I have put Brilliant Beanstalk in a pen at the moment, so I don't want to put it in there. It would have been nice in there though. That's Curious Woods, by the way. It's like a greenish, oh, brownish green. Brownish green? Greenish brown. It's brown with like the tiniest hint of green, and it's got like greenish chameleon shimmer, if it's gonna pick up at all, but that would be really nice in there. But maybe even a brown, like Winter Burnt Sugar, a sample of that, that would be good. That's it in there. Just grab a binder for my Filofax Domino with samples in it somewhere. So reds, oranges, yellows even would be nice, like golden sands. Wishing Tree from the ink vent. You can see these. Ooh. Alpine. That would be a good one. I mean, Alpine, again, you can't see. Alpine from Inkvent as well, like a dark spruce green, but with silver shimmer. If it had like a gold or bronze shimmer, it would be like perfect for this pen. Yeah. So no. Teals and blues. I'm not even opposed to a dark blue Nightfall. It's got like a chameleon shimmer. And browns here. We could go Dusted Truffle. Deep Sea Diver. Curious what's there. I could just do like a black, like grey. Moonbeam, Astral, Blue, Shimmer, Wrangle, Hades, Best Wishes. We've got some greys. Maybe I want to do Murky Bucket or Muddy Puddle. Or Nutmeg. I haven't put Nutmeg in a pen. Right, I'm gonna do Nutmeg. I've just decided on a whim. We're gonna do Nutmeg. And as I said, I haven't put Nutmeg in a pen before. I've never really used it, to be quite honest, since the ink vent. But when I have a medium nib or broader, I'm almost like, it feels a bit wrong not to put shimmer in it when I love it so much. It feels like a crime to me. So I'm just gonna ink it like that much. I don't need a lot in there. Ew. Typical, right. Let me just wipe my nib off. Wipe my finger. And let's find a page. Right, because I did my last new ink there, or new pen there, so let me just pop it there. Here we go. Okay, so we have, and I haven't written with a medium TWSBI in quite some time. It doesn't feel like a medium. I'm quite surprised. And this is Diamond. Nutmeg. And if I have my others in here, okay, so it's my espresso bronze and cream rose gold. So this is the medium, right? This is what I mean by it doesn't write like a medium right now. TWSBI ECO Espresso bronze. This is a fine, and this has, I want to say dimetro. No, it doesn't. It's not. It's definitely Pelican, Idol, Steam. Doesn't have an eye there. Smoky quartz. Which is a very nice wet ink to write with. And then this is my extra fine. TWSBI ECO Cream Rose Gold, and extra fine. It has Cinnabon in it. Great, they all have variations of brown in my TWSBI Ecos, because I'll show you. And then my two other bronze rose gold, my black or smoky. Is this smoky? Is this called smoky quartz as well? Smoke, it's just called smoke rose gold. And cafe. So cafe. This is a broad, which I think writes a bit more like a wet medium. Bronze. And this has Ferris wheel press, bookkeepers, brass, pretty sure. And then this smoke rose gold is medium nib as well, so I'll just do it down here, and then I'll do a little bit up there as well. So this is TWSBI ECO Smoke Rose Gold, the medium, and this has diamond, art from the heart, ooh, Betty's, just a lovely wet thing. So, I mean, I think I'm just, because I've been writing with, I guess, other pens and things. I haven't written with TWSBIs in a little while. Like, obviously I got my Benu, that medium you can see at the top. I personally think the closest is the TWSBI broad. So, and these are my two mediums side by side. So I think just because I've been writing with my Benu the last 2 weeks, Leonardo fine nib has a Yovo nib, so that is very wet and broader than what I'm used to, I guess. And then also this guy, which I picked up on Vinted. I can't remember if I had shown this or not, but it's a brand called Fullerwen, which I hadn't heard of before. But someone was selling this for really cheap on Vinted, and I just decided to just grab it because I was like, I like the resin on it, and you know, I'll see how it goes. It was a little bit scratchy, but I had just done a couple of lines on some micro mesh and it writes very wet and nice now. This is a medium nib, and I'm pretty sure this is like their own nib. It says fully went on it, but what is it? because I think I maybe managed to put a bock nib in here and it fit, so it might be a bock nib, but it is very wet. Righter, now that I have done a little bit of tuning, and yeah, it writes very much like TWSBI Broad as well. But now that I've kind of written them all out, I'm like, I should definitely use these more often, because I always just gravitate to my fine or extra fine in my TWSBIs, when my medium and broads are very up my alley as well. But yeah, so these are all my rose golds and bronze models. I did have the indigo one, but I sold that. And yeah, there they all are. A happy little family. Are stunning, beautiful. Don't fall into the trap like me, because you'll end up with a whole tray of them. But if you like them, you know, you can have an extra fine, a fine, a medium, a broad and a stub, and then you're good, you know, unless you want different colours like me. But anyway, yeah, these are all of them. They all have different variations of brown ink in them. What a surprise. But anyway, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what one is your favourite out of these. Do you plan on picking up the Serpentine? Let me know. And yeah, what would you have inked them with? But anyway, that's it from me. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day or week, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye!